intro is. Because I'm back out on a beautiful spring day on Mineral Springs Mountain with Tom, Meek, and so we're doing another health talk. And I don't even know for sure. I know, Tom, you're going to do some Q&A. Some people that you'd seen some questions,
right?
So we left off talking about diabetes. So what was the question that you had seen?
So the question I saw, I don't know if it was from your friend from England or who, but I saw it and it got my attention because it's something that I get asked a lot: is do artificial sweeteners affect your blood sugar, or do they affect your insulin levels? And so I saw that question on there, and it made me go, because I'd gone to a conference a long time ago in Charlotte and talked to a guy from Duke, and I had read somewhere where it definitely does affect your body's metabolism. The guy from Duke said no, and I said, well, let's talk about it. So we got together and we pulled up studies, and he's like, sir, you are correct. It does.
So it affects your metabolism, but now, okay, what's the difference in affecting your metabolism and affecting your blood sugar or whatever for diabetes' sake?
Right. So for type 2 diabetes, and that's the vast majority of what we're talking about and what we deal with in practice every day, is type 2 diabetes is insulin resistance. So the insulin doesn't work well, so it can't get the sugar out of the bloodstream, so there's high blood sugar. What happens with artificial sweeteners like Splenda and Equal and Truvia?
Yeah, there's different ones.
There's a bunch of different ones. It fools your metabolism. It confuses your metabolism. So to think of it in basic terms, I kind of put it in my own head like Pavlov's dog, right?
Yeah.
So just the smell of food will
cause you to salivate.
Will condition
human being, dog, whatever.
Just the smell of food.
Yeah.
So then if you take that one step further and go the taste, something really sweet, it's really hyper concentrated and it's super sweet. It's much, much, much sweeter than sugar. Yeah. But, and that's how they can say there's no calories, 0 calories or very minimal calories, because it's just a hyper concentrated sweetness. But that sweetness makes you go, yum, I want some more. So whatever food you're eating, it kind of triggers your brain to want more. Our hormones and everything are set up to where there's chemical feedback to say, hey, I'm full. I've got calories. I know that you put something in my belly, so turn off the craving. But with the artificial sweeteners, it messes with that loop. So it can definitely mess with your insulin levels, and it can definitely mess with your metabolism in general.
So artificial sweeteners can sort of fool your body.
Correct.
And so let me ask you this. So am I to take it that diet drinks really are hard to, they really defeat the purpose, truly sweet diet drinks?
It's a treat. Yeah. If you look at it like a dessert almost. So
there's 0 calories, but you're thinking that, but at the same time, I think a lot of times when I'm drinking diet drinks, rather than just drinking water,
right,
I start wanting to eat more.
So the thing is, I think for a lot of people, I know myself, if I'm doing something good, if I'm doing something healthy, then I can splurge a little bit.
I might get me a Snickers with my Diet Coke.
Right.
Which I do.
Or, because I'm eating, leafy green vegetables and, I'm eating fruit with my meal, that means I can eat the whole steak. Right. And so what happens with most people, I think, is they drink something that's really sweet, and they think, hey, it's healthy. It says, no calories, fat-free, sugar-free. But then, a psychological part of it is, well, I can eat more of this. Yeah. But the metabolic physiologic part is that sweetness goes, hey, brain, that's really delicious and sweet. And that triggers, your feedback loop to want to have more reward and eat more. And so that's the pitfall.
Crazy.
But marketed as healthy and good for you. If you did it once in a blue moon, you'd be okay. But if you do it every day or several times a day, then that's where it gets tricky.
I got to admit, it's hard to talk about health when I'm out here watching butterflies just to turn loose in the air. It's like such a beautiful spring day, isn't it?
Carolina blue.
It's awesome. Like, this is so relaxing. It's so seldom I get to do this. And I'm not bringing this up. I'm bringing it because it's true, not because we're going to segue into, I think we're going to talk at some point a little bit about stress.
Yes.
Stress management.
Yes.
So this, for me, this is the ultimate just, oh man, chilling out. And I so seldom get to do this. But talk to me about stress and how that relates to health.